Alrighty, so a little update on Ruby. She's kind of stopped the biting a little bit. It's not as bad as it was. See, I can touch her and everything, and no big deal. She still kind of gets a little iffy about if you touch her collar. She's a lot better though. She at least lets me get down there. And then she goes into freak out mode and kind of panics. Where? But she'll let me touch her head. It's okay, you're fine. Look. And she will take treats now. I finally got her comfortable enough to take treats. There you go, good dog. See, it's not so bad. And she's responding to the leash pressure. If I can get a hold of it with this stupid glove. See, she's not even giving me, there she's giving me some resistance, wanting to go back to the kennel. But then she's realizing now that once she finally took the treats and figured out that it's okay, she's getting rewarded for responding to that leash pressure. Good. She's still weird about some things, like I just had her in the kennel and she didn't want to come out of the kennel, and well, we don't really disrespect what we're told to do here, so you gotta come out. So if you don't come out, then I must take my hand in there and I'm gonna grab you by the collar and I'm gonna bring you out. And so I did that, and of course she went after me just because she's freaked out. She's gotten away with doing that, so of course she's gonna do it. Sit, good. But other than that, like on the leash and stuff, she's good, and she's pretty okay around me. I still got some stuff that I want to work on her with before I take her like around other people, because I know that she's most likely going to freak out because it's a new person. That's what she did with me when she first got here. But she's a lot better with me, but I still got to work on some stuff. I still got to proof a few things before I take her around other people. And I fully expect her to have a bad reaction around other people, but I expect it to be a little bit better of a reaction than what it would have been if I didn't do any of this work with her. Good. How about a down? You down? We've been working on the down a little bit. She's kind of being stubborn about it. Down. Down, down, down. You got it. Down. Okay. There we go. Good, down. She'll let me touch her paws and stuff and bring her down. Finally. Oh, I'm about out of treats. Sit. Good, sit. And see, she can take direction. She's taking direction from me now. But she's still got her issues. She's significantly better than she was, though. Can I touch your collar? If I get this treat out. Here, look. That's helping a little bit. Now. No. No. Get up. Get up. She goes in, that's a retreat thing. She's retreating. She's avoiding having that happen. And she knows that she's not allowed to really bite me, but I mean, she is doing it. She's trying to keep from doing it. That's why she's doing that floppy stuff. And she's not running from me now like she did before. You're fine. No. Good. She's getting a treat now because she started to bite me, and then I told her no and she quit, so now she got a treat. I'm reinforcing the calm behavior, the not biting me. Good. Here. She's okay with the leash. The leash is kind of doing the same thing. It's kind of putting that pressure on her, but she responds, no, no, no. She responds positively to the leash pressure, and of course I just grabbed her collar so she didn't want me back there whenever I went to grab it. But she'll actually, here. She'll respond to that leash pressure with like almost no problem, but she just does not like my fingers down there at all. I can pet her, I can do all this stuff, whatever to do that before, but she's really bad about if I go up to this collar. Kind of freaks out. Here. Good dog. Good girl. Good. Perfect. That's the first time that's happened. So this is all the treats that I have left, and I'm just gonna quit the session right there because that was like amazing for her, and she's gonna get a bonus. Super, super duper reinforcing. Yeah, and I don't have any more. I thought maybe I had a little bit more, but I don't. But yeah, that's why I'm gonna end this session, because grabbing her by that collar there and having her like respond positively, that's like really, really good work for her. So that's a really good spot to kind of end the training, and immediately, as soon as she deals with that really, really stressful situation, immediately take the pressure off. No more stress, going right back in the kennel. That's how I'm gonna do it from now on. Come here. Come here. And she's okay with she's okay with me putting my face in her face now, so that's really good. Do it. No. No. And then you get a little kiss. 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 Kiss, kiss. Yeah, a little bit. So she's getting good. She's being a good girl. Yeah. Alright, you ready to go back in that kennel? Come here. No problem going back in that kennel. That's a sanctuary spot for her. That's how I want it to be for all the dogs, though. I always make the kennel a really, really good spot. I never want that kennel to be a negative thing. It's always got to be positive. Anyway, I'm gonna hop off here, and I'll see y'all later. And I'm gonna do a few other things around here. I just thought I'd showcase that for y'all. She's been here for, what is it, 2 or 3 days, something like 2 or 3 days or something. I'd have to check my calendar to be sure. But that's pretty significant progress for not being here very long. So I'm pretty proud of her, and so I thought I'd show you guys. And anyway, I'll hop off here.